Hey, this is a mini LTC of Lynn's Paralogue in Fire Emblem Engage. Needless to say, there's plenty of spoilers abound, so get out of here if you're worried about that. I'm doing this Paralogue after Chapter 17, and I'm using my team that I've made off my first playthrough so far. Needless to say, this team is not particularly optimized, and I am pretty confident this map can be done in 2 turns instead of 3. But with what I have, and well, because I really like this 3-turn clear, I'm going to share it anyways. So this map is based off Chapter 20BX from the Binding Blade, so my first thought was, how can I not play this map? Which is a sentiment that anyone who's played the Sakar route before probably shares. Big issue with playing this map straight is the number of longbow bow knights around the place. None of my units with access to 3 range can 1-round them, meaning I'd have to deal with them on player phase. So the best way to solve that problem is to not deal with them at all. The star of the show here is Panette, and she's being backed up by Zelkov and the Illusia sisters. Everyone else is just here for some experience.
Are you ready? Then come at me! Attack with everything you've got!
I can hear the voices of enemy forces in those tents. We should attack them, quickly!
The cut here is because Alchrist got killed by a low % crit on my first take. Talk about production value. Let's see. Pandreo's going to be taking care of all 3 of the Eastern Wyverns. He 1-rounds them with plenty of room to spare using Elwind. In order to survive, Jean backs him up with a Chain Guard. Chain Guard is a super fun tool, especially in the early game. I feel like it's kind of fallen off as I've progressed, but it's still super nice to have. I mean, taking 0 damage on 1 attack isn't something to laugh at. Zelkov over here is going to make a mad dash south to help Panette with the boss kill. He kills the longbow bow knight because he can kill the silver bow ones on enemy phase. Now for the good stuff, between Ivy and Hortensia, they can use the rescue and warp staves respectively to slingshot Panette just far enough to reach the tile she needs to hit on turn 2. Panette engages to take advantage of Lagu's friend, because taking 50% less damage is just something you can do in this game. She's gonna be fine.
Say the word. Of course. Emblem, engage!
save us all.
Pandreo engages to take advantage of healing from the Solar Brace ability. This allows him to survive the upcoming enemy phase. Alchrist up here is just going for some experience. Kagetsu isn't actually a part of my team, but he's deployed to help out Alchrist with the grind, and to show off chain attacks a little bit.
Come and face me.
Between him and Kagetsu, they can kill the Bow Knight. One of the 2 chain attacks that they make has to hit here in order for Alchrist to be able to kill after being danced. Although this is a small example, chain attacks feel super powerful, especially against Maddening's bulky enemies and bosses. And that's why I made Alchrist a warrior. He can provide chain attacks from 3 tiles away with a longbow, and I got lucky and wound up with the S-rank Clawed Bond Ring, so mine can do it from 4. But even without that, I mean, 3 ranged chain attacks are kinda sick. The only thing that's annoying about chain attacks is their forced 80% hit rate, but if you can set up enough such that you only need a certain number of them to hit, rather than all, suddenly they become a lot more reliable. Essentially, this is chain attack propaganda, so use them. Or else. Down south, we can utilize some AI manipulation to keep our flyer gang safe. Both of those wyverns can one-shot Hortensia, but we're able to take advantage of that. Chloe uses Bondage Shield from Lucina to protect her from all damage. Enemies don't see things like Chain Guard or Bondage Shield. All they see is that they can kill Hortensia, but they can't kill anybody else, so they choose to go for her. And since Bonded Shield has a type bonus with flyers that guarantees the dual guard will go off 100% of the time for flyer allies, the chance of success here is 100%. Pretty cool. In the southwest, Panette activates Great Aether with her Silver Great Axe. Using that, she can one-shot every single enemy on this map, including Lynn's health bars, which is pretty sick. Despite this, Zelkov attacks Lynn with his knife anyways. He needs to apply the poison effect in order to kill, with combination with Ivy on the next turn. We place Panette here because she can't be in melee range of Lynn. Lynn can chain attack against Panette, and they seem to ignore the effects of Legu's friend, and as such, Panette's going to have to miss out on 1 kill when the reinforcements spawn next turn, but will live. Now that's satisfying. At this point, it's just a matter of mopping up what enemies we can and ending the map.
I won't miss a step.
Zelkov needed to apply poison on the last turn in order for him to be able to do enough damage to allow Ivy to kill. Poison being useful for the first time ever, I know. Because I have Dance of the Goddess available, I don't need to do this, but I want to take the opportunity to show off Reposition. It's good, use it. In this case, Chloe can get Ivy just close enough to attack Lynn with her Thoron and finish her off. Zelkov's support bonus gives her 20 hit, taking that attack from a rough 73 to a spicy 93. Much more reliable. Supports in this game are powerful. Highly recommend trying to pay a lot of attention to them, because once I started doing that, my hit rates went up so much. It's been great. Now we just have one more thing to take care of. There we go. Now we can finish this map with a sleek 93%. Gotta love support bonuses.
It feels...
Oh, I'm rather happy about this fight myself. Facing someone as skilled as you is a pleasure.
If only he had been so encouraging. Very well. Let's begin.
And that is Lynn's Paralogue done in 3 turns. Like I said, I'm pretty sure with the right team you could do it in 2, but I'm really happy with this clear, and I just kind of wanted to talk about the game a little bit. So, there you go.